Hey, what's up you guys? It's Bailey and welcome back to my channel for another video. And today's video is going to be a different type of video because it seems like all of us are stuck inside right now because of this goddamn Miss Coronavirus. So I thought that while we're all stuck inside, I would give you guys my top 10 Netflix suggestions for you guys to watch while you're stuck inside. Now, before we get into this video, guys, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up because that really helps me out, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for new videos every week. I'm really pushing out these videos, so y'all better subscribe, okay? Okay. And follow me on all my social media down below, especially my Instagram and my Snapchat, because that's where I'm the most active. Now let's get into my suggestions. My first suggestion I have for you guys is to watch Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds is literally one of my favorite shows of all time. Now, in case you guys aren't aware of what Criminal Minds is an elite squad of FBI profilers analyzes the country's most twisted criminal minds, anticipating the predator's next moves before they can strike again. Each member of the Mind Hunter team brings his or her expertise to pinpoint predators' motivations and identify emotional triggers to stop them. This show is not just a criminal-based show. Like, each episode is not like focusing on like a different crime and stuff. It is that, but in certain episodes and certain parts of the seasons and stuff, like, these characters become a part of the crimes and they become like a part of the things that they're chasing and stuff. Like, it just becomes very cool. I really don't know how to explain it. I'm awful at explaining things like that. But Criminal Minds is probably one of my top tier favorite shows. So you guys should definitely want to check that out if you haven't already. Suggestion number 2 is a movie, and it's called The Fundamentals of Caring. And this movie is about a writer that's retired after a personal tragedy and becomes a disabled teen's caregiver. When the two embark on an impromptu road trip, their ability to cope is tested as they start to understand the importance of hope and friendship. I just watched this movie yesterday, and it is probably one of the best Netflix original movies that I've seen in a very long time. It's got Paul Rudd, Selena Gomez. I think that's like those are the only two big names. But every actor in there was fire. The story was amazing. It'll warm your heart. It might make you cry. It is overall a great movie. I definitely recommend you guys to watch that one, and it's 10 out of 10 in my opinion. My next suggestion is the show You. What would you do for love? For a brilliant male bookstore manager who crosses paths with an aspiring female writer, this question is to be put to the test. A charming yet awkward crush becomes something even more sinister when the writer becomes the manager's obsession. Using social media and the internet, he uses every tool at his disposal to become close to her, even going so far as to remove any obstacle, including people, that stands in his way of getting her. I know. A lot of us know about the show You, but if you don't and you've never watched it, stop what you're doing and go and watch it right now. I have not completely seen season 2, so I can't really speak on season 2, but season 1 was fucking wild. So if you've never seen the show You, now's the time to do it. Next up is we have the show Bates Motel, a contemporary prequel to Psycho, giving a portrayal of how Norman Bates' psyche unravels through his teenage years and how deeply intricate his relationship with his mother Norma truly is. Y'all, when I tell you that this show Bates Motel is fucking insane, it's fucking insane. Like, I promise this is something that you will not stop watching. You will definitely binge watch the whole entire thing in a few days because it's just that crazy. But there's something happening in every episode. The twists and the turns and everything about this show is crazy. The writing is insane. So yeah, this is definitely one that y'all need to be watching while y'all locked up at home. My next suggestion is a show called I Am a Killer, and that show is about, it follows death row inmates who tells the stories of how they ended up there. As you guys can kind of see from my list of suggestions here, I'm kind of a psychopath myself. I enjoy criminal shows and, you know, like twisted shows and shit like that. So this is just another one. This one's really interesting to me, so if you are into like the psyche of serial killers and all type of shit, this one is definitely for you because like it gives you real life killers and like they're explaining to you the act that they committed. Like, it's very chilling, it's very dark, but at the utmost though, it's very interesting. My next suggestion is a very, very, very popular show, so if you haven't seen it, now's the time to watch it, and that would be Breaking Bad. A high school chemistry teacher diagnosed with an inoperable lung cancer turns into manufacturing and selling methamphetamine in order to secure his family's future. A lot of us know the story of Breaking Bad, but the thing that I love most about Breaking Bad is the acting and the writing. So if you want something to watch with good acting and good writing and a good storyline and everything, and an all-around amazing show, Breaking Bad is the one for you. My next suggestion is a movie, and it's called Freedom Writers. A young teacher inspires her class of at-risk students to learn tolerance, apply themselves, and pursue education beyond high school. Freedom Writers is honestly one of my favorite movies because it's definitely like a coming-of-age movie in a sense. Like, you're taking this teacher who doesn't really fit in with the school that she's teaching at, and she takes these at-risk kids and she kind of like makes something of them in a sense. So like, it's really cool to watch, and it's very like heartfelt and uplifting and stuff like that. So like, if you like those types of movies, Freedom Writers is the one that you need to be watching, okay? This next suggestion is for all of my superhero fans out there, and my next suggestion is Gotham. The story behind Detective James Gordon's rise to the prominence in Gotham City in the years before Batman's arrival. Yes, they're talking about a prequel. Like I said, Gotham is a prequel. If you're a big fan of Batman like I am, I'm a huge Batman fan in the world of Batman and Gotham and all that. This is a very interesting take because it is a prequel, so therefore you're kind of getting to see the villain's pre-villain, and you're seeing Bruce before he's Batman and before he's even Bruce Wayne and Alfred and all that. Like, it's very interesting to kind of watch, and I think that the writing is fucking fantastic for the show. My next suggestion is honestly one of my favorite TV shows of all time, and it's Glee. A group of ambitious misfits try to escape the harsh realities of high school by joining a Glee club. I love this show. This show has been a staple in my life for very many years. I think the show is fucking fantastic. The writing is great. The acting is great. The music performances in the show are great. Like, all around, the show is just fantastic. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. It's literally just amazing. But if you're not a fan of musicals, don't try getting into the show, and don't say I didn't warn you. My very last suggestion for you guys is Supernatural. Two brothers follow their father's footsteps as hunters, fighting evil supernatural beings of many kinds, including monsters, demons, and gods that roam the earth. Supernatural is another very popular show, so many of you have probably already seen this, but I personally think this show is great. It does start off very slow. It took me through the whole entire first season to be grabbed by this show, okay? So don't give up on it. It is really good. Yes, in the very early seasons, each episode is a different monster that they're hunting, but the more you go through the show, the more storyline and personal things with the characters is there. So don't give up on the show after the first season, okay? Sit tight through the very first season because the show is amazing and the actors are fine as fuck, okay? What more could you want? All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my suggestions, and if you did, give this video a big thumbs up, but also drop some more suggestions down there, what you guys have been watching during this whole entire quarantine bullshit. So drop a comment for more stuff for me to watch and other viewers to watch as well. And make sure you guys subscribe for new videos every week because you don't want to miss them. And make sure you guys follow me on all my social media down below, especially my Instagram and my Snapchat, because that's where I'm the most active. And until the next video, guys, deuces.